Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of assorted ages, we are live. We are here. Wow. Look. Look. I can hit him. It's a pillow fight.
This is so weird. I can't see us act on YouTube Live right now.
I know. You can't watch us doing crazy things.
This is weird.
Yeah.
So let us know if we are indeed live. We've got all sorts of different technology set up. Look, now it's a side cam. Hey, I'm over here. Hey, and now there's a cat. Ladies and gentlemen, cat on camera, cat in chat right here. Ladies and gentlemen, Michi has joined us in the chat. Cat in chat. And cat is gone. That is it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live for the first time since the start of the pandemic. Here it is. Theme song! Slam Bammy! Starting off the night on a good note. This is to Mr. Slam Bammy.
Thank you, Mr. Slam Bammy.
Slam Bammy. To you.
Thank you for joining us tonight.
The first time where we're all in a room and we're vaccinated, so we don't have to wear the mask right now.
we've been really excited about this. We're getting ready to spit in each other's mouths again, just like normal. It's gonna be great.
You've been saying that so much, it's like I'm worried you're gonna start doing it.
Yeah. I mean, I think generally Lords of the Trident generally has like a no spit on each other policy. There are some bands out there
I was just gonna say that.
who do not have that no spit on each other policy. There's a couple of bands who we've seen live who we're friends with. Probably nobody that too many of you would know. But
It rhymes with Kip Snot.
Oh, was there? Oh, I'm thinking of a different.
There's probably multiple bands who engage
I'm thinking
in
of
this.
another.
I know who you're talking about.
Oh, you know who I'm talking about. Okay, so
In the 70s, in the punk movement, it was called gobbing in England, and it was
wait. There's a really?
Yeah, like at the height of the punk scene in England in the 70s, it was totally fashionable. If you like the band, to just spit on them. They're all set long. It was called gobbing.
Makes you think of the term snogging. What isn't it?
Snogging.
And a lot of them did it because they were like, it was one of the side results of being high on meth is that it makes your mouth produce extra saliva. So you just spend all set gobbing on the band.
Okay.
Did Sting tell you this?
Personally, yes.
Yeah. EO.
Because they were a wannabe punk band before they got popular.
I did not know any of that. I didn't.
Yeah. Gobbing. Look it up.
Was the punk scene really that into meth?
In England in the 70s, I think so. Huh. At least whatever methamphetamine they had at that point.
Well, I'll be damned. So, Truffles85 got your second jab. Huzzah!
Right.
Dr. Thunder's here. I want to say hello to everybody. We got Samo in the chat. We got Music Maker. We got Indie Imprint. Katie. My solo project doesn't have that policy, so good. I mean, you can, if you're a solo project, you can spit on yourself. Metal One's here. We got Sneaky Saga. We got, oh man, everybody's here. Aelok says, meth! Well, good.
Damocles is setting me straight. These days, gobbing is just slang for spitting. It doesn't mean spitting on somebody.
Oh, okay.
Katie Scary's always cracking wise.
She's cracking wise. So, what's everybody drinking tonight? I'm going to start, since I've posed it as the royal we. What's everyone? That includes me to myself. It makes sense in context, I guarantee it. Since this is our first in-person TRIDENTcast in 15 months?
Must be, yeah.
15 months. I got a little treat yourself special. I got the Trappist Roquefort 10, probably Rochefort.
Rochefort you for it.
I got the Trappist Rochambeau 10.
Yeah, there you go.
It's my favorite Rochambeau of all time, and so it's fabulous. So, Shelby Rose, and thank you so much. $10. Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
And so that means everybody must drink.
you.
I will drink a little bit of this. Thank you.
It's us.
Woo.
Us?
Us? What?
No,
What does it say? It's not highlighted.
Aki, what do you? What is it? What does it say? What does it say? What are you saying? Where?
Oh, where does it say the $10?
In the chat it
This is
says
Streamlabs.
Shelby Rose
okay.
shares their Pillage Gold
The YouTube
$10.
one is highlighted.
Yeah.
Oh,
Us?
okay.
I mean the royal we.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't answer the phone and drive the car and handle the shut the fuck up.
Aki, what are you drinking?
I am doing the anti-resin by 6 Point.
And what would you say about is this your first time drinking the anti-resin?
I've never had a 6 Point brewery beer before. Like, I've been wanting to try it, but I'm not normally an IPA person, but it's pretty good. It's not like super bitter hops and whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am having.
Ryan, you're next.
I'm kind of in Thailand.
The
This is
land of my
this is-
people.
This is the New Glarus 555, which is the New Glarus version of the Trappist Belgian, and they did pretty well. This
Yeah.
is pretty tasty. I've never had one of these before, so
Actually, pretty good.
nice work.
And then Brent, you have an artisan beer.
I bought like $50 worth of beer like a couple of days ago and forgot to bring any of it.
Oh.
And now I'm having Badger water. It's got real bits of Badger in it.
Yeah.
In every bite.
good for what ails you.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a brand new setup for the TRIDENTcast. We have a brand new camera here. We got a brand new camera over here. I'm controlling everything from an iPad over here, and this is wholly new for us. So
Our
the
screen's over here, as you
yeah,
can tell.
Which is
we're
why-
looking at
which is why
screens
we're
over.
gonna-
We're looking at the chat over here. I got the chat down here. We got the chat everywhere.
Yeah, what are your thogut's on PBR hard coffee? Sorry, Red. I just couldn't help myself. I haven't tried it. I'm curious though.
I have
because
heard.
I like coffee and hard, so it probably works out.
I've heard people say that it's good,
Okay.
but I haven't actually had it myself yet.
I guess I've seen it and it's like for $13.99 or whatever at Hy-Vee. I'm like, am I $14 worth of curious? And usually the answer is no. But maybe I will. Maybe I'll have to check it out.
Yeah. Aki, you haven't had it yet, have you?
I have not. I like the flavor of coffee, but I'm like super affected by coffee.
Oh,
Even if
caffeine
it's like,
and stuff.
even if it's like in a beer or ice cream,
Yeah.
like I definitely like if I have it at like 3 p.m., I'm going to be up like well past 2 a.m. So I like. Unfortunately, I don't get to try too many coffee flavors of things.
Gotcha.
You always save it
2
for when
p.m.
you
or
need-
2 a.m.
2 a.m.
Or if you have coffee, you're up for the next like 24 hours,
Oh,
23
yeah.
hours.
Oh yeah, like if
Okay.
I purposely like only drink coffee if I've like done an all-nighter and I like desperately need it to get through the
Okay.
day. But even then, I'll have like coffee at like, let's say like 6 a.m. and later that night it'll be like 12. It'll be like 12 a.m. and I'll be like, oh god, why can't I sleep?
And I can attest that Aki does stay up for extended periods of time. When we were in college together, Aki once stayed awake for something like 40 hours, and he got delusional and locked himself in one of our friends' dorm rooms while he was out taking a shower. And then we were trying to tell him to like open up the door. It wasn't his room, and you were yelling something about like they're coming to get me or something like that.
I don't know all the details, but yeah, it was definitely
Amazing.
going on 2 days,
Yeah.
like 48 hours ish.
Why did you do that?
I don't know.
Because they were coming to get him, duh.
Because they were coming to get him.
I always insisted, like, I always did, like, my papers and readings, but they might always be done at the last moment, and that frequently bit me in the ass,
Yes. One of the things I was alluding to when we were talking about the new setup here is we have a new sound setup too. So please let us know in the chat if it's too soft, too loud, too harsh,
Too good.
too good. If you're like, I want to cancel my subscription to Curiosity Stream because you're satisfying all my curiosity
Your
for how you
audio's just
sound,
too damn crisp and too damn clean.
then let me know. Yeah. Hashtag put the crack pipe down.
I think it would be funny if you had, like, different, like, radio station effects, so you hit one button and it has a... What's that
Slide
horn
whistle.
that goes like... Pew, 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 pew.
Oh, like a.
Oh no,
Just
the
boop, 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 boop,
yeah,
boop.
that one.
Oh, you
Air
mean
horn.
you mean you're talking about
Ty's on his phone.
you're talking about
Is it
this.
air horn? Yes. What is it that makes that sound?
That's an air horn.
I thought an air horn. Okay, all right.
Yes, it's an air horn.
I thought an air horn's more of a like sound like a like one of those tugboats makes. and whatnot.
Tugboats?
Yeah.
No, that's a. I mean,
No, but you know what I mean, like where it's like a single like sound instead of
I agree with Aki.
Yeah,
I mean, okay.
it's like that special air horn you can buy.
I mean, this one specifically, this app specifically is called Ham Horn.
See, it's not an air horn, it's a ham horn.
And then
Ham horn.
Ham Horn. And when I open it up, it's called Rap Air Horn.
it has. I like the silhouette too.
Dr.
Of
Thunder
the...
says you're thinking of a foghorn,
So-
Aki.
Oh, okay.
There's two.
That's the low one.
There's two different sound.
The low one is the foghorn.
There's two different sound selections on here. There's Rap Air Horn, and then there's something that's just called Ham. Let's try Ham. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first time I think I've used this. This is Ham. Ham.
What?
Let's hear that again.
Yeah, I can hear that. Don't
That
worry.
is not what I expected at all.
As
expected to say
advertised.
ham.
That is not what I expected either.
I
But
just have
That's
this,
amazing.
I have this image of us going to
I'm expecting a horn.
I have this image of us going to like
Ham.
a Lowe's or Home Depot, and we're looking for like air horns, and we ask this old timey guy in his 50s, like, "Hey, we're looking for one of those air horns." He goes, "Dear, dear, dear, dear," and the guy like looking at.
And Ty's like, I have an app. I'll play it, and then he left
Ham.
my ham accidentally.
yeah.
And to that old guy, he's just like, ham.
Yeah.
That
I'm
is-
like, sorry, I had it on the wrong setting. I had it in the ham setting instead of the setting we were looking for.
Oh, that's way funnier than it should be. Auga! Like the old
the
yeah.
klaxons. Yeah.
Ham.
I mean, okay,
Alright,
so
I'm done now.
here's what we're gonna do for the new album. There's this big fade out at the end of the new album on the last track, and then we're gonna wait silence for 5 minutes, and then it's just gonna end with Brian screaming ham, and then that's it. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Apropos.
How much time can you fit on a CD?
You can fit 80 minutes onto a standard CD.
So at 79.56, you can get a good old ham.
People have about 15 to 20 minutes of silence.
Yeah, we could.
Then ham.
Then ham. Okay. Yeah, we could probably do that. Truffles, I turned up the volume for you. Hopefully that's better. So
The LP's gonna need another side though. Like you change it just to listen to.
ham.
Yeah.
We could release. Why don't we release just
Yeah,
we could release a 7-inch, and then it's just silence for 15 minutes, and that's ham at the end.
Yeah.
Brian screaming ham.
Yeah. Yeah, sign up for a Patreon so we can have enough money.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Sign up for Patreon right above our screen here, patreon.com/Swords of the Trident. If you want the very exclusive ham single off of the brand new album, which, by the way, we have a title for now, and we're going to announce that at the end of... No, we're going to announce it right now. It's The Offering. If you want... Of ham. If you want a ham
The ham
single...
is in parentheses.
If you want
Ham pressed by Pontifex Mortis himself. Sign up for that
sandwich.
Patreon.
But seriously, the actual new album's called The Offering.
It's called The Offering. Yeah. Thank you, Groot, for the 69 bits. Nice. Or as our wonderful woman said, nice.
Groot.
toss that ham in the frying pan.
Yeah. All right. So, speaking of the album, you guys want to talk about where we're at with the album right now?
Yeah.
Rhythm guitars now we're fine tuning them. They're about ready. Drums are more or less done. They need a little mini adjustment here and there, I think. Maybe
Yeah, so
a couple of redos. I don't know where we're at on that.
There's a couple of redos. So we took 4 days, went into the drum studio at Blast House Studios here in Madison, and did 4 days straight of drum tracking. Got everything all done, And I spent the last, I don't know, week and a half-ish quantizing all the drums. For those of you who are unfamiliar, quantizing is when, Master Herc could be playing to a click, but unfortunately, even though he's like superhuman, he still is human. So, sometimes he goes a little fast, sometimes he goes a little slow. Same thing with us, right? And so what you can do is you can go in there and you can find where the waveform starts. So if he's like hitting a snare, you hit the snare and it goes, wow, that big waveform kind of blooms. And you cut it right at the beginning of the waveform, and then you just move it over like 10 milliseconds or whatever, and you do that for every single hit, on every single song, on every single microphone, which there are 18 of. And
then you put on the sample of Ty going, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. Ham.
Oh God.
So that's what I did. It was about 48 hours of work.
48 hours of ham.
48 hours of ham. So as the people in our Discord said, if I just wouldn't have slept, I would have been able to just do it in 2 days. So I mean, that's on me, really.
I feel like you always have to put in the disclaimer when you talk about quantizing, like, you have to play really well, and everyone does it.
Yeah.
Suck still.
There is a lot of, I mean, there is always, you're never gonna escape. And I did a whole Words of Fang Rick Biatto thing on this, where it's like, he's very, I don't want to say he's very anti-quantizing, but he kind of gives off that vibe of like, yeah, man, it was better back in the day when bands were just, they were just in the studio together and they were doing stuff and and I'm like, I get that, but like, we also live in 2021 and it's a different time and it's a different place. You still have to, be very good in order to quantize the parts. And yeah, as Brent said, like literally every song you've ever heard that's come out post, I don't know, 1997, has been quantized. So, it's kind of like we're making the music for you to enjoy. We're not making the music for musicians to pick apart. We want you to have a really good experience listening to the CD. For me, the album version is for enjoying, for sitting. It's a perfect version for you to have and like enjoy. And this is our like complete vision. If you want to pick apart shit, come to our live shows and do what we do. Stand in the front with your arms crossed and just kind of like look there and just kind of nod and like kind of look up at the guitarist. And then you do this. You go like you're standing next to your buddy and the guitarist playing a solo and you go like this. You go. Like that.
I think it's. I love Rick Beato. He's incredibly.
He's a great guy.
Yeah, he's amazing and an amazing player and an amazing mind. I think it's worth noting as well, though, that Rick Beato was never a straight up metal guy, though.
Mm-hmm.
Even back in the day, because I've watched a bunch of his videos. Even back in the day, he did rock and fusion and stuff, but he never did like straight up metal. And for better or for worse, it's like, I'm sorry, but the standard for metal is just different.
Yeah,
it really is. Metal is all about precision.
You want it super tight.
Yep.
Like, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's just a different aesthetic than even rock or even hard rock. It's just different, and it's like if you're gonna do metal, it's just kind of how you have to do it.
Yeah. I think there's also something to be said about like, as you get up in the ranks of being known, right? There's also like a different there's a different standard that you're held to. We're not, our album now, for better or for worse, probably way for better, is kind of up against the ear holes of other bigger metal artists, and we kind of have to be able to compete on that level too. Not that music is a competition, but you see what I'm saying. We can't just put out an album that's like, we could have quantized it, but we didn't because we want it to be like real, man. And
then it is of like noticeably inferior quality.
Yeah, exactly.
Because of that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I also think that like 99% of the listening public wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Really, it's
a lot of people wouldn't.
It's just musicians that are yelling about it. So. Yep. Quantizing, yay! We have
Quantizing.
Opinions. What's yours? Let us know in the chat. Lords of the Trident, boo. Lords of the Trident, yay. Just do hashtag boo or hashtag yay.
Lords of the Trident, ham.
Or ham. Hashtag ham works too. Let
Bass
us
is
know.
all done?
99.9%.
Okay, almost done on bass. Vocals are
done.
Okay.
There is one little itsy bitsy thing that I want to put in. Just for listening to the album over and over again. I just Power of Evil, the high part. I want to put in a like a backing low, like low octave.
That's a good idea. Yeah, just kind of beef it up a little bit.
Hey, we're getting try ham. We're getting hashtag ham. Thank you guys. I'm glad you're on our side. Ham Nation. You know, what would we do? H. Oh, I did it. HM Ham Nation, ladies.
Dude,
HN.
Fellowship just said hi.
Ham Nation.
Fellowship!
Isn't it like 3 a.m. there?
Yeah, Fellowship.
crap,
Go to
guys.
bed. What are you doing?
Thank you.
You know. No, don't go to bed. It was.
Waving at the TV.
Oh yeah, wait.
Here.
Hello.
Hi guys. Yeah. Other than that, solos, guitar solos, and the bits of orchestration that we have. That's about it. So.
Yeah.
So we're getting there.
We're getting real close. I've said it on my live streams. Our goal and our focus is to finish the album by the end of June. That's everything. Like perfectly put a bow on it. You know, send it off to our mixing engineer. You know, donezo, boom, end of June. So
I don't have no idea why they get a slice of ham at the door.
Lords of Trident lore is going to be so deep, people come to a concert and have no idea, no clue. Yep. Welcome to Lords of the Trident. Can I see your ticket? Here you go. Here's your ham.
The guy who did the Plant Man song back in the day,
Yeah.
he would stand at his shows with a bucket of mashed potatoes and like hand people mashed potatoes as they came in. like into their hands.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's great.
Plant Man. If you watch Beavis and Butthead back in the day, that's how I learned about that song.
Plant Man. I will say, ham is one of my favorite items in the. I think I heard Heidi laughing upstairs, but ham is one of my favorite items generally in the world of food. So you know, if we're on like a international tour, or heck, even if we're over on a West Coast tour, if we go out, we see you in the West Coast. If you show up to the show with a fully cooked ham. And you hand it off at the merch table, I'll let you have basically any T-shirt you want.
Or a 5-gallon bucket of restaurant pickles.
Oh, restaurant pickles.
Yeah.
Okay. Now listen closely, because I'm gonna make this very clear. Okay, I don't want pickles. I don't want pickles that have been pasteurized. Okay,
It's on the writer.
These have got to be pickles that were never heated. I don't want neon green pickles. I want pickles that are chilled. I want pickles that are restaurant quality. I want you to take a plate and put too many pickles on them. Like, stop when you're like, there's no way he wants that many pickles. No man alive should be able to eat that many pickles. That's the amount of pickles that I want. But they've got to be the right kind of pickles. I don't know. Do people have Clausen pickles,
Yes.
like, not in Wisconsin?
I don't know.
Chat, question for you guys, and Fellowship, question, if you're still watching, in the UK, what kind of pickles do you have in the UK? Are they like, does anyone know about Clausen pickles other than us Wisconsinites? Let me know. So, ham plus ice cold pickle platter is worth a shirt.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Okay, Minnesota, North Dakota. There is currently, I am aghast because Aki, tell me this is not the case.
Hans Queen doesn't know of it in Texas.
Okay. Aki, tell me this is not the case at Whole Foods, but right now at my local grocery store, there's a shortage of Clausen pickles. They haven't had Clausen pickles in 2 months.
Whoa, right?
Yeah. Well, all they have is the bullshit like super hot pickles or like the shitty bread and butter pickles. They don't have like regular ass pickles.
Oh.
Thank you for joining us for Pickle Cast, ladies and gentlemen.
Hamcast.
Ham and pickles. But Whole Foods, do you guys have Clausen?
They own Clausen. They have a few brands, and we've actually had it all the way through the pandemic. We've never carried Clausen.
Oh man.
I know which ones you're talking about, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Truffles Gedney. It's a Minnesota pickle. I used to remember that song Gedney. It's a Minnesota pickle. I wanna Gedney. Nobody else does. Nobody knows that song.
I don't think anyone else grew up in Superior. Literally only you ever.
I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Sour or sweet or both?
Dill only.
Dill only. Okay. No sweet pickles. That's not my jam. Yeah. Anyway, that was our pickle chat.
Yeah, what's next after pickles on this list?
Yeah, there was pickles on the list.
Giant best made and some Lucas to put on top. I don't know what that means.
Oh, man. You know, I feel like...
Is Lucas a type of ham?
Ham! I feel like every time...
You're so dumb.
Every time we go on tour, I always like to try the local burger joint, the local burger places. I feel like maybe I've missed out because I haven't investigated the local pickle scene.
I still find it funny that every local burger place, literally every menu is always and our special sauce that we created just at this one place. But then every place we go to is always and our special sauce.
Yeah. And it's always Thousand Island and some Chipotle.
No one's ever thought about this before. Yeah.
So, last pickle-related item. Have you ever done the Puerto Rican hooker shots? Have we ever done those?
No.
Okay.
What?
So, a Puerto Rican hooker shot is a shot of tequila, followed immediately with a shot of pickle juice. And what it does, what happens, is the pickle juice, for whatever reason, it completely neutralizes all the alcohol flavor of the tequila.
Interesting.
And it just tastes like you're drinking pickle juice, but then you're on your way toward McShittyville.
Interesting.
McHam.
I will say that of all of the
It sounds nasty, but it's like you go.
What's it called? Puerto Rican hooker?
Yeah,
I've done some weird shots, but I mean I tend to stray pretty heavily away from tequila.
Yeah.
Because I think for me, of all the hard liquors, tequila is the one that I do not like the taste of the most.
Have you ever tried Resposado?
It's
aged in a different sort of cask, I think.
Okay. Well, maybe I don't know. Maybe one of these TRIDENTcasts will have a tequila taste off, and it'll be great. I mean, hour 5 we'll start talking about everybody's favorite pickle.
I prayed to the porcelain god in college with Roundy's tequila.
Oh,
Roundy's, baby.
Does it say Private Select on it?
Yeah.
Comes in a fancy plastic bottle.
Yeah, fucking bum's choice. Resposado, a type of tequila that has been aged in oak for a period of 2 to 12 months.
Uh-huh.
And it really does kind of smooth it out and give it some nice extra flavor.
Interesting. Long play games, Huang's Resposado is the bomb. You need Huang's. I've never heard of Huang's.
But I would agree, most tequilas are pretty shitty.
Yeah.
But I guess anything, if you get a good one, it's really nice.
Right.
Tequila has sipping culture like whiskey does.
It does. It does. And when you get into the Resposados in particular, it's pretty damn good.
I guess I've just never gotten there. It comes in a clay jar.
If you spend enough money, you can find something that tastes pretty good.
I would assume that's the case for just about everything.
Go put this mayonnaise out in the sun.
Maybe even sweet pickles.
Yeah.
If you're a world famous chef making a sweet pickle.
Yeah, I guess I would. If you've got Roundy's Reserve sweet pickles, I'll try them. I'll give them a
Roundy's
shot.
But no
choice.
free shirt.
Yeah, no, you don't get a free shirt for the Roundy's Reserve. It's got to be a 5-gallon bucket, restaurant pickles. Please don't actually bring a 5-gallon bucket to an away show because we will not be able to get it home, and it will sit and rot in our trailer. And
is Roundy's still even a thing, or is it all Kroger's now?
I feel now that's owned by Kroger's is Pick and Save.
Yeah.
I don't know if it is. But now I just have this image there saying if you spend enough money, I just have someone being like, yes, I want the finest rainwater out of the rain barrel, and someone being like, oh, well. Our rain barrel is a triple filtering system, and
the alkaline
there is
level
expensive water like that if you really look for it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Dumb.
So speaking of non-pickle or rainwater related things, we got one of our tracks got made into a Clone Hero track.
Oh yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Which track?
It was Death Dealer. Let me see if I can pull this up here. I actually have
That's nice.
I have functionality in this multifunctional bathroom. I don't even know what the fuck I'm reading. That's an inside joke for everybody here. I have functionality on this thing that I can actually make this screen go over on the stream. But I have to delve through my history, which could be a really really big. Oh, there it is. There it is. All right, I can't remember if I've got the microphone set up on the other stream, so ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The Lords of the Trident Clone Hero. Check this out. If you haven't seen it, it's pretty sweet.
Clone Hero? Oh, I see.
Maybe you can still hear us, maybe you can't. I don't know. I can even do it. Okay. Let's go to the solos are the fun part. Here we go. Let us know if you can still hear us talking. Really well done. Yeah. This is exactly how Brian plays it too.
red, yellow, blue, red, yellow, blue.
Yep.
Nice.
100%.
There you go. He got 100%. Where do you get this? I put a link to it in the Discord. And speaking of the Discord, if I pull up the chat, I'll get you guys a link here to the Discord. If you're in the Twitch, !Discord.
Indie Imprint. To my knowledge, Eric Clapton has not covered Death Dealer.
Oh crap! I cannot. I'm not logged in. Oh well.
It would probably not be terrible for us if he did. I just don't see it happening.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Red Ninja. Thank you.
Actually, at the same time, Eric Clapton says some shitty shit lately. So maybe it's better that
maybe no
he
Eric
stays
Clapton.
over in Eric Clapton land and leave us
Oh, Fellowship, you had one for Glint? That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Cool.
it was not, we didn't do this. It was just some person online did it, and that is like the coolest thing in the universe. When people make like fan art and
get
like
tattoos. Oh my
get
God.
tattoos. It's like it's a lot. It's super cool, but I mean, like, man, holy cow. So, were you guys able? The question for the chat: were you guys able to hear us talking when I had this screen up playing the Clone Hero thing? Because that will affect how we do Aki's Cat Picture of the Month. If you haven't, so, oh, you can hear us. Okay, good. All right, wonderful. You want to get a Lords of the Ride-In tattoo?
God damn it. Lords of the Ridden.
Okay, well that's good. Good. So that happened.
You're never gonna turn down, man.
Yeah. We're gonna keep rocking forever. Forever.
Larry
Forever.
has so many shorts.
Forever.
Oh yeah.
Another thing.
Hi, Larry.
What's up, Larry? Another thing that we put out, so that's out there. Jump in the Discord for the link. I think I put the link up on Facebook too, if you want to see it. I think I also put it on YouTube. So if you go look through our YouTube post history, you can find it there. Another thing that I did that came out recently was I did a track with Gunderslam. I did the Gold Ranger theme song.
Oh.
Let's see if I can. Oh boy, there it is. I did the Gold Ranger theme song with Gunderslam, and it was one of his fans commissioned him to do it, and he's like, "Hey, do you want to do vocals for this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man, sure. I love Power Rangers." But I actually I love I don't know about you guys, but I watched the original Power Rangers.
I did too.
But like not the like Power Rangers Jungle Cat, or the Power Rangers Zeomorph or the Power Rangers Exoskeleton or the.
Well, yeah, I mean, I remember watching it, and Tommy the Green Ranger showed up, and that was like the most scandalous, crazy thing.
Oh,
ever.
I know, the fucking Green Ranger, and then he turned into the White Ranger. Oh.
And then he showed up at Madison Comic-Con a couple years ago, and like I'm walking out of the building, and he's right beside me. I'm just like, oh, hey, how you doing? He's like, yeah, man, it's fucking cold here, man. Why do you guys do this?
I watched all those as a kid, and then in college, my roommates and I would like just get stoned and then rewatch them.
Yeah.
And it's like way different when you're an adult. Because I
really?
Yeah, but it's pretty hilarious. Like when I was a kid, I literally didn't notice that they just voice over those like Japanese parts, and it makes it like 10 times funnier.
Yeah.
It's really funny. It's like they're not even trying to, like, what does like Rita Repulsa say? Like, oh, time to conquer Earth! But her mouth is like,
Big damn monster! Growl!
Yeah. So it's a good time. Like, get stoned with your
now
college
just rip
friends
off the Transformers
and watch that.
I realized from like day one that they were dubbing over.
I wasn't.
You were not a smart child.
No, nor am I smart at all.
Apparently, the Yellow Ranger was actually a dude in Japan, but it was a.
Oh, okay.
They had a bulge.
Oh, I didn't. I guess I never looked.
Yeah, my 4th grade brain didn't think of looking for bulges at that time. Sorry.
Oh, I love the I love the emoticons. Make my monster growl. So I'll turn down the music a little bit so that you can still hear us talking about this. But yeah, so we did. I was unfortunately not super familiar with Power Rangers Zeo, and I did the theme song for this with Gunderslam, and it's I probably should have charged him money just based on the lyrics, because the lyrics are really horrible. but we put together a pretty awesome, I think a pretty awesome music video. I actually don't know. I don't know when Zeo came. I got my stretchiest pants so that I could do those kicks. I know I've talked about this previously, but like when I found out that they make jeans that were like, partially spandex, that changed my life. Not quite changed. It's like
I mean, I think it's like it shows that
no.
So like it's like why yoga pants are so popular is that now pretty much every maker of jeans, whether you're getting Levi's or Gap, American Eagle, whatever, like, almost all of them have at least 1% tensile, which is basically the same as spandex. And just that 1% is huge. And even when I was looking at my Levi's 510s and 512s, it's like you look at them and it's actually 88% cotton, 12% tensile. So like really really like I think it just shows that like everyone, both men and women, like that ability to have very stretchy pants.
Oh god. Yeah.
And now whenever I wear my like raw indigo pants, like I appreciate the craftsmanship that went into that, and that you can get your own custom fades, but it's like when I wear those I can't like at all move around as easily as I can with others.
Some days you eat a whole baked ham, and then you like next morning you need that 11%.
Well, I mean, in the age of quarantine, if you can put on pants without actually putting on pants, I mean, that's gonna sell, man. Everyone's gonna be into that. Absolutely.
That that is one thing that I super lament. Like I love that we're getting out of this, and I love that we can be back together. I am not looking forward to going back to work like in pants.
Don't you hate pants?
Don't you hate pants?
Yeah. Like you sit down and you're like, what? This crushing all of my organs. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah.
I've been wearing stretchy pants for 14 months straight.
I also wish that like big, long, flowy robes were business casual. You know, like a big, like regal, fucking, plump, giant robe. I wish you could walk around in a big old robe like you could, like kings would.
Start your own business.
Back in the Middle Ages. But, I mean, it's one thing to start a business and say business casual robes. Which, by the way, don't anybody buy businesscasualrobes.com because I'm doing that right now. But, like, it's another thing to affirm that into the word. Like who the fuck made khakis business casual? Those are the most stained, like, possible pants. You spill anything. You spill water on khakis, and they're ruined forever. Don't even get me started on, like, mustard or ketchup. Like, see, look at, he's got perfectly white khakis, but the second a spot of beer drops on them, dead forever. He's gonna have to throw them out.
Why do you think I always wear dark clothes? Like, I'm horribly messy.
Same.
Wearing napkins.
I literally, when I eat at home, I take my shirt off because I know it's going to be a disaster.
Sometimes at restaurants,
Eat
too.
in the shower.
Seriously, I'm horribly messy. I just, like, when even when I cook and there's, like, oil splattering, you're frying up some veggies or whatever, it's just, like, shirt comes off. Because, like, there are oil splatters everywhere.
You don't want to get oil on your nice shirts. No.
You get, like, burns all over your stomach.
Yeah, I mean, that's the price you pay for comfort. It was Hitler that made khakis business casual. Damn you, Hitler. I knew it was evil. But yeah, so I don't know, man. I'd love, I'm getting into the hoodies. I finally have a hoodie that doesn't have, like, mildly naked chicks on it that I can wear it at because the
What?
So the only
It's hard to find a brand of hoodie that doesn't have naked chicks on it.
It does. The only other hoodie that I had that was like a zip up nice one was the Mega Colossus hoodie, and that has like ladies exposed breasts.
Now this image of like trying to buy like just even like a UW shirt and there's like Bucky, but he has like two bitches on the side.
You can't get a hoodie without
It's like, man, why can't I just get a hoodie with no bitches on them?
Don't you have an IO bar?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the first hoodie that I have.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't have exposed breasts on it, because I only have one other hoodie.
I feel like that says more about you than it does about hoodies.
I didn't choose to buy. I didn't choose to put the exposed breast on the hoodie. Like, Mega Colossus made that choice.
I didn't choose the thug life.
The thug life chose me. So, I don't know.
I know what you mean.
BusinessCasualRobes.com. We're going to start this up. It's going to be a subsidiary of Lords of the Trident, LLC. Hey, if you pledge at the top of our Patreon, we'll send you at the end of the year a business casual robe for free.
We are technically a business, right?
We are a business.
We can define our own dress code, and robes can be casual.
Oh yeah, well I mean,
business.
we could work business casual robes into the mission statement.
In fact, I wear a robe professionally
wear
as well.
Yeah.
My business wear. What's
More robes than tunics, please.
Yeah. I mean, I'll just come out and say it. We're gonna say BizCaz Fry, Business Casual Friday is gonna include robes now. So
yeah, send out a memo.
I'll send out a memo to all the employees.
It is Wednesday.
By the way, we never mentioned that Brett's not here.
Oh yeah, speaking of all the employees, Brett is unfortunately
he died after 4 days of recording.
Yeah.
He's
and then
dead.
they put his carcass in a Siberian gulag.
Yep. So because Brett is currently deceased, soon to be resurrected, we need a different type of recommendation. We need you better, Brent.
Yeah, I thought of that on the way here.
Brent's full of good advice.
Yep.
Well, I don't have any at the ready, but I was like, I was wondering if that was gonna happen.
Yeah, if they're gonna shovel this off on me.
Yep. So you better, Brent. Even though Brett is currently on fire on our main screen right now, that is Lords of Trident Concert all robes and ham special Summerfest. I like that. Yeah, let's do that.
I'm pretty sure they'd be down with that.
Yeah.
Robe ham.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not saying
maybe we could take over Bratfest and just make it Ham Fest.
Ham Fest, dude. We could have we could competing fest.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so what, Brent? What better you do?
They get vaccinated yet?
When I don't think we did. You want to do that one?
I feel like we should
Go for it.
get vaccinated for everything, really.
Yep.
Just fucking do it.
Give us a tip for us later.
Yeah, like, that's it.
Yeah.
What's
Do you have a hot vaccine tip?
Jesus?
Like,
No, what the hell?
Like,
You
you
go
know,
on the internet and
second-
you sign up, and then you get it.
okay.
I mean, no. Like, what more do you?
Like, if you're getting Moderna number 2, make sure you take 50 milligrams of vitamin C and then 27 milligrams of echinacea.
Yeah.
Put it in a powder. Put it in one of the mortar and pestles, and then snort it up your left nostril, not your right, your left nostril. Make sure to do that, and then you won't get any of the COVIDs. Like that.
That is a good tip.
yeah.
I guess I just feel like I've heard so many different stories. Like, every person has their own story that it just doesn't fucking matter anymore. Like,
Yeah.
sure, take some vitamins and drink water, but just always do that. But also get a vaccine.
Yep.
That's kind of, I don't,
All right.
just like do it, and then you'll see what life is like the next day or so.
I mean,
and then fine.
I had to get tetanus and
That one hurts.
I think all my boosters before I went to grad school.
Mm.
And even that was already a while ago, but like I could not go to school in North Carolina if my vaccines were not up to date. Like there's no debating that. It's like, all right, if you don't get these boosters, you're not coming here. The end.
Yeah.
So it's like
A lot of people made so
Alright.
much shit about like vaccine passports, and like I on one hand it's like I kind of get, okay, if people don't want to do that. On the other hand, like I fucking wish they would do something like that, because there's people out there sitting on the fence that are like, I'm not gonna get the vaccine because Bill Gates 5G injection, but if like they couldn't go to a concert or go see the movies or go out to dinner or like, then maybe they just shut the fuck up and get the vaccine.
I actually do know a person that did that. I think it was for like travel purposes.
Yeah.
They they weren't into vaccines. Like, fine, I'll get one. So that does happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You Brent. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Aki's left the band. We're just down to a power.
Aki is now in a gulag in Siberia.
Power
We're,
trio.
we're a power trio now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who
we're
wants the drum machine.
But then, that it wouldn't be a power trio if we had a drummer. It'd be a power quartet.
I was saying which one of us three should drum.
Oh, I guess it would have to be me. But I'm a terrible drummer.
I'll drum. You can
Okay.
play bass.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Aki has rejoined the band. Don't worry, we're now
He busted out of the gulag.
He got he's back from the
What?
gulag. Yeah. And I think this is the perfect transition over to, ladies and gentlemen, the number one most requested segment of the podcast, Aki's Cat Picture of the Month.
I thought you were going to go like, ooh, you better, you cat.
Ooh, you better, you cat.
That's
ladies
not
and
how the song goes.
now live and in person, and there's literally a cat on the floor. Wait, by the way, if you're watching on Twitch, you can redeem 1,500 channel points to give Michi a treat, and we will make her do a trick for you if you want to do that. So just use that little trident button down in the corner and do that. I don't think I've got enough mustaches for everybody tonight, so we won't be doing mustaches. But ladies and gentlemen, here it is. I've got Aki's Cat Picture of the Month ready to go. Here it is, Aki's Cat Picture of the Month. Aki, can you tell us a little bit about this cat picture of the month?
Yeah, so I'm actually really really proud of this one. I really thought I wasn't going to be able to outdo myself after I had that like German cat in the snow picture.
Yeah.
But I got another one. I think, Brent, I feel like I'm going to get your approval when you look at this.
No, I like it.
It's so good. It's got this great rustic quality because this cat.
Oh, I put the wrong one.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. I'm going to
and
go
it's
back.
Right.
No, not that one either.
What's going on? Hey, what are you doing there? But
Sorry, you have to use control and,
okay.
and zoom.
But I love how
okay.
this cat's in this like partially hollowed out tree trunk. How badass is that?
I love
but
it. You can see through the back.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's so great, and This cat's name, it's kind of a corny name. He's named Solstice, 'cause I guess he was born right around the solstice.
Which one?
The winter one. And it kind of fits, 'cause he has some, like, the gray coloring and whatnot.
Can I insert a fun fact?
Yeah.
I think the solstices I was reading on Wikipedia are actually called the June and December solstices because winter does not apply to the entire globe.
Really? Okay, so then, yeah, this was December solstice.
If you want to be technical about your
If I want
solstices.
to be technical about it. But, yeah, no, I just, like, oh my god, yeah, this cat, like, he's just cool, confident, sitting right there in that tree trunk. Has the,
confident.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I feel like, I love these nice crisp photos, and the cat's just, like, beaming with confidence, has the nice eyeliner, he's ready for a night out. It's gonna be a good time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Aki, do we have the solstice? Where in the world is this cat from? Did you say?
I wish I could tell. I know it's in the U.S., but I'm not sure where. I did my usual researching, looking at people's comment histories and Reddit and whatnot, but in a non-creepy way.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but no, I wasn't able to ascertain any other info. But
Okay.
yeah.
Well, Aki, that, ladies and gentlemen, that was Aki's cat picture of the month, and now we've had a number of people.
Oh.
It's okay.
What happens when you push that?
It'll stay on the main cam, but it's going through the graphic right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a live cat treat. You can press the button if you want. Just hit main cam, hit side cam. Why don't you do that?
Tasteful side cam.
Yeah. Oh, side cam's right over here. All right.
Ready for the
This
treat.
one is for Groot. Michi, give me your paw. Give me your paw. Good girl. Okay.
Now we have live cat pictures of the month.
And then this one is for Pan Screen. High five. Good girl. Good girl. All right. There we go.
Oh, nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, we had cat picture of the month. We had live cat tricks.
Ooh, you
You better.
you ham!
All
Okay, I have a
right.
question
Oh,
for you.
Mjolnir 10. Thank you for all the gift subs. Holy cow,
Whoa.
dude.
Thank
Oh
you
my
very
gosh.
much.
But before that, that comment, I thought Ty bred them
Thank you.
little mustaches running around the backyard.
They're my pride and joy, you know, them mustaches.
They're just coming up out of the flower bed.
Yep.
Yep.
Truffles, yeah, Michi does do tricks. She knows, at the current moment, I think she has 7 different tricks. Most of them you got to do on the floor because there's, like, turn around and all this. I don't know if she'd do that up on the couch. We could try it. But now she's looking for more treats. Right next to our sponsor, ladies and gentlemen, our sponsors, Lords of the Trident, are sponsored by the one, the only SKB cases.
Cats can't get in there.
You know why none of us got COVID? Do you know why none of us got infected with COVID? Because I modified a mask made out of an SKB case and wore it around my head every time I left the house. Nothing got in, nothing got out, baby. SKB cases cure COVID. That's what they do. Unsubstantiated, but I know for a fact it's true. You know what else cures COVID? Boss Mead. Thank you, Boss Meadery, for curing COVID. Working on cancer cures right now. Go check them out. #1 mead in the entire world. Michi is approving of this mead. So
Is their mead hall open?
Yes.
their mead hall is open. Oh, Graysville's raiding with a party of 3. Hey,
Yes.
Raiders.
Thank you.
How you guys doing?
Thank you for joining us tonight.
Yeah. Welcome to all. Yeah, Boss Mead Hall is open. Heidi and I went and got some Morris ramen to go, and then we hung out at the mead hall.
I didn't even
And
know it's Morris ramen you could get to go.
You can get it to go.
We've done it twice over
Oh, really?
quarantine and so.
I know.
It's nice
My
they-
favorite ramen place in
They
town.
take the broth and they put it in like a separate container.
Oh.
So like you get home and then you pour the broth into the rest of the ingredients so that it
Interesting.
doesn't get soggy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's really
so
nice.
you have to some assembly required.
Yeah. What was your question, Brent?
Oh, I wanted to know how many cat subreddits you're aware of.
I have
Ooh,
seen.
good question.
I have seen the like a lot of times, people on the Reddit in the comments section of a thread, someone will make a link to all the cat Reddits, and there's so many.
Like several dozen, I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's a ton. I feel like there's like at least 40 or 50.
Okay.
Um,
You follow all of them, right?
I actually don't. I get most of mine from Cats and Awe, and then there's another good one called Cats on Glass, which are cats on glass, and you can
from
see
below.
their paws and the jelly beans from below. And that reminds me, there's another one, Jelly Bean Toes, which is really good.
Oh,
What is going on?
reading that. Oh, Red Ninja, thank you for letting us know the cat facts. If you want to subscribe to cat facts, email Aki at lordsofthetrident.com. That is not a real email address. Don't use it.
Aki at lordsofthetrident.aki.
Oh, yeah. We were talking before the TRIDENTcast about how there needs to be a .aki. You know, Aki restaurant.reviews.aki.
Yep.
You know,
Aki needs to be his own domain.
if you want us to make Aki.lordsofthetrident.com
Aki.
a reality, jump on our patreon.com/lordsofthetrident. Every little bit helps bring more metal cats into the world, more Aki domain names. I don't know what Michi is doing right now, but there's a hair tie. She's going crazy for it. She loves it.
All right.
Here you go, Meech.
Pop quiz hot shot. What did Unintended Studios right there?
Oh, I gotta look closer. Oh my. Oh, ramen gaskides. That means I like ramen, or I love ramen. Sorry.
So I'm
All right.
kind of curious.
Well done.
Lords of the Trident.ham.
Oh, you could have told me anything and I wouldn't have known the difference.
Oh.
But I believe you.
Now that things are slowly starting to open up,
Yeah.
what, and I want to hear everyone's answer in the chat too, what is like the restaurant you're dying to go to?
Oh, I know mine.
And I want to hear everyone's in the chat, because if we ever go visit you guys to play Show in Your Town,
We want to
we know
know.
where we want to go.
Yep. You got who wants to go first? Because I got mine hands down immediately.
I got mine too, but I'm curious to know what your guys' is.
We'll give you
got,
guys.
like a restaurant you actually want to go to.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Like go to.
Sit down, have the meal. Ooh.
Shelby wants to Michi. Shelby loves you. Yeah, Shelby loves you. Good girl. You want a treat? We're gonna give Michi a treat just for Shelby because there you go. Good girl. All right, I'm gonna sneeze. Hey, that stopped me from sneezing. It worked really well. That's a new technique I'm coming up with. My number one is Brasserie V in Madison.
Oh, yeah.
So I've ordered out. I've got a $50 gift certificate for Brasserie V from my from my 2020 birthday, from my parents, and
That's so funny, because I got you on one time.
yeah, you did, yeah. It's a hot commodity. They know that it's a place I love to go. The big issue is that when I get a burger, I get it medium rare. If you order a burger to go and you order it medium rare, by the time you get home, it's medium to medium well, because it's still cooking, you know, and it takes me 15-20 minutes to get home. So like, all I want is to just sit down at Brasserie V, have a couple of like really super froofy beers, you know. Like, we flew this in from Belgium the other day, and it was really good. And there's only 5 of these kegs in the entire world, and it's $78 for a 4-ounce snifter. Like that.
Because Brasserie V has a helipad on their roof. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what I want. And I want to have a medium rare Brasserie V burger, perfectly cooked. That's all I want in life. That's it.
And a lot of like fries if you order them delivery.
Yeah, they're frites.
Soggier.
Mm-hmm.
So like that would be another.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think that's anything to go.
There's a lot
Especially
of
if you have
things,
to travel. Like, by the time you get home and get it opened up, it's just lukewarm and soggy.
some foods are better
know?
than others. I mean, like Indian and Thai food are really good.
They do okay.
They do better, yeah.
It's funny you say that, Brian. I was reminded, for most part, I've really avoided eating out during COVID, but I was just in a random mood. Like, I just wanted some Chinese takeout, just because every now and then I just am in a mood for that. And,
Yeah.
I just like some sesame or General Tso's chicken. And, the way they do that is they deep fry the chicken, and then right when it comes out, they then toss it in the sauce.
Okay.
And that way
right.
you're getting that crispiness with the sauce.
Okay.
But it really doesn't last long, and I should have really taken that into account more because literally by the time I got home, it was soggy chicken. Like there's none of that crispiness with the sauce that you know and love when you go to a place.
It's not really their fault. There's like it can't.
I know
really
there's
helped,
not really anything they can do. It made me think it doesn't solve the issue, but I was impressed recently when I got Shake Shack to go that the cardboard box that they put the fries and whatnot has fairly large holes dotted on the top of the box to prevent condensation from building up. And I actually thought it's not perfect, but it was a smart idea because I agree that just so many foods by the time you drive home, and let's say it takes I don't know 8 minutes or 10 minutes, you get into your apartment, etc. Like before you know it's been like 15 minutes and the texture's changed.
Right.
Is Takara still around? Says Groot. Not.
I believe like
I haven't been on State Street. I don't know.
They're not on State Street anymore.
They're not on State Street.
I think there still is one just right up the street on
Whitney Way.
I don't. I mean.
We drove by it the other day. I think.
Is it open?
They kind of rebranded a bit, but I think it's
okay.
It's still there.
Okay.
Anyway, I mean, we've gotten sushi from Morimoto in Hilldale a handful of times, and in my opinion, that's hands down the best sushi in Madison. That is Andrea and I's go-to number one for sure.
We have some Kirby Land. We have got somebody saying Wachando, everybody.
What?
Yeah, exactly. Kirby Lane, Taco John's, Kabuto's Hibachi and Steakhouse.
Rocco's
Diner. Oh, interesting. La Nueva Casita.
What's your place, Brent?
Probably I'll say like Halong Bay. I haven't been there in over a year.
That's exactly the one I was going to say.
Oh, you were going to say Halong Bay too?
And oddly enough, fun fact, as a Reddit addict on r/Madison WI, the Madison subreddit, if you do like top posts in the last like week or month, there's one on Halong Bay. I guess they're going to like be open really soon. Or
Nice.
And like, everyone's like, oh, Halong Bay.
Because someone drove a car into them.
Well, multiple times.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Two cars in a pandemic is what happened.
Fucking Willie Street.
Place rules though.
Yeah.
So, like, why did they draw a mural of a really realistic highway right on the side of the door?
They did the Wile E. Coyote thing.
Yeah.
Well, we went there that one 4th of July. We all hung out.
Oh
And
yeah,
Elliot was with us.
When the Trident Mobile broke down.
Yes, that's the one. And we went to Old Sugar Distillery that year too.
Yeah.
But like I remember like getting 3/4 of the way through my meal, and I'm like, I can't finish this, and Elliot's like, oh.
Yeah.
That's the one where you got a bunch of pho, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
I got a curry or something, and it took Elliot like half a second to grab my food and finish it.
He can eat
Because
anything.
He can eat really fast.
He was a hungry boy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all he eats is like, mason jars full of guacamole
Chicken and avocado. Chicken and avocado.
Chicken and avocado. Yeah. Salted to holy hell.
Andrea and I have eaten out actually fairly regularly for most of the quarantine. So, yes, there is like soggy food, but like Quivy's Grove is a place that does fish fry that's pretty close to our house, and their fish fry is amazing. So we've gotten that a handful of times. We got like one or two times we got it from there. It was kind of a dud for a variety of reasons, but most of the time, even with carry out, it was still really good. I mean, we went. Maybe ribs from Baumgartner's. Maybe.
Nice.
Those are damn good. Yeah, I'll go with that. Tough to get down there on a Wednesday night and get back for band practice, or in the midst of my I have a 9-lesson block on Wednesday afternoon, so breaking that up to go have ribs is kind of.
Maybe we take maybe we'll have to take like a lesson night, or not a lesson night, but a lesson night and a band practice night.
Yeah.
And a band practice night. We'll just have to schedule like a Monroe ribs based band practice.
Maybe after Mad with Power, and maybe after the album is out of our hands.
Yep. That's a perfect segue, ladies and gentlemen, because guess what? Mad with Power sold out 100% of tickets are gone. We are donezo. We sold out of all the 2-day tickets in 80 hours as soon as they went public. Now, granted, a large chunk of that we sold out to Patreon backers ahead of the public release. So thank you, Patreon backers, for all the support. But
Ty, I was screwing around and not paying attention. I still want to watch the show. What can I do?
Well, that's a great question, Brian, because if you wouldn't have been screwing, no.
Put down that meth pipe.
Put down that meth pipe, ladies. So, because we sold out so fast, because so many people wanted to come and see it, because we had so many people from so many different countries who were planning on actually flying in from Mad with Power, which still is crazy to me. Hey, thank you, Stinky. Thank you for the 100 bits. Because we had so many people who wanted to come and see Mad with Power who weren't able to, mostly because of travel restrictions, because they didn't know, what their country's travel restriction was going to be come August. And they because of that they waited on a ticket. We've decided to do a complete, full, multi-camera, multi-band, multi-mix live stream of Mad with Power, put together by Hinckley Productions, a local production company here in Madison who we have used before and trust to do really great video work. They're going to have 3-4 camera setup of the entire weekend, live switching on the fly, not pre-recorded, 100% live. And they're going to be pulling the fully mixed signal from the soundboard, so you'll be able to hear and watch the show completely live. And that is available on our site, madwithpowerfest.com. You can get a ticket for that. Tickets are $20. We also have a $45 ticket that comes with a t-shirt and a special sticker on chrome foil. Ooh. That will be shipped to you in advance of the fest. So you can wear your shirt, you can stick the sticker on your forehead or wherever you want to put it, and you can be like, I'm at Mad with Power Fest, even if you're watching your pajamas from home. Even if your pants are, 80% Lycra, you can still be there in spirit with us. And also, if you are in the top 2 tiers of the Patreon, the $10 or the $15 tier, you will get that link for free. So that's yet another wonderful pitch for the people to be on the Patreon. So.
Did I answer your question, Brian?
Yeah, I guess so. Yes, I was trying to tee that one up.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, we're I will say, did we get I will say the live stream, getting the live stream going was kind of expensive. It was about $2,500 in addition to our, we were going to do video anyway, but we're going to add in that live stream because we had so many people. So if you can purchase a ticket, please do. It'll help us recoup the costs. We're just really happy that we can provide this. I know it's been a real rough, last 15 months, and we're looking forward to getting back and playing in front of real actual people again. It's going to be, I think it's going to be very cathartic for a lot of people, both performers and attendees to actually see live music. So cool. One thing, coming back to the album real quick, one thing that we didn't talk about that I just wanted to touch on, Grant from Unleash the Archers is providing guest evil screaming vocals. He is the voice of the evil on the album. So there you go.
He live streamed the whole thing.
Bless you.
On his Twitch, which was I watched that. Probably took it was cool to see. It actually wasn't terribly different than how we'd record something. It'd be blah, 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 then no. Blah, 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 blah. That's how he sounded.
Yeah.
And just layering and then adjusting and kind of doing multiple takes. It was remarkably similar to any other instrument, I thought.
Yeah. No, it was almost identical to how I recorded. You do a verse at a time, and then you listen to it, and you're like, I didn't like how I said, souls there. Let me try it again.
Yeah.
You know,
Or he would add like yells or like lower ones. And try those out.
He gave us like every take, every little line has like 8 to 10 tracks.
That should work.
So, I mean, like 8 to 10 layers. It's gonna be like this big, massive, evil like blah underneath it. So
nice.
Really excited about that. Unintended Studios. I'll be watching from my work robe. Good.
Oh, I had a music production question.
Yes.
I noticed when he was screaming, like the lyric is like, all you had to do was ask in the blade. All the K's like ended at different places.
Yeah.
Lined up. Wow.
Yeah. So one of the things for vocals, one of the things that you want to do when you do harmony lines, especially, is you want to try to match the original line as best as possible. Which is why it's the same thing happens in guitars. When you're doing like harmonized guitars, you want to try to match the other person's guitar playing as much as possible, so it just sounds like one big. It doesn't sound like two people. It sounds like one big sound. And the main way that you're able to do that with vocals is by matching the exact moment that like a consonant happens or that a note change happens. And oftentimes that's why you get a lot of people. A lot of bands will have the vocalist do all the harmonies too, because it's a lot easier to match your own voice than to like try to match somebody else's.
From the little minimal singing I've done,
Yeah. So, but and even then, if you come in too early or you end something too late or whatever, you can actually cut in and pop those back a little bit, much like we do with drums, and then crossfade between the cuts. Interestingly enough, the best consonants to cut on and the consonants that I always try to cut on are all S's. Like soul, you can take that s and you can cut literally anywhere in there. And you can move, you can shorten it, you can lengthen it, you can do anything you want with that s, and it'll sound perfectly natural.
That makes sense.
If you have like an E or an O that moves into an O, like E moving into an O, that one's a lot harder. E-O. Yeah. That because it'd be like E-O, E-O, E-O. You get that little bump.
Sting was just showing off.
He was
He's such a vocalist. He's like, I can do the E-O. Yeah, it makes sense. Cool.
Yep. So yeah, I can take Grant's vocals and do all sorts of technical wizardry to make them fit perfectly. So
cool.
Yeah. One other thing that will be at Mad with Power is right in the background of the scene, which you can't see. I built a pinball table. It is a virtual pinball table. It has 400 tables on it right now. And I'm if I have some time, if we get a break, I don't know if this is actually going to happen. I was thinking about making a Lords of the Trident virtual pinball table to debut at Mad with Power. I will tell you what we do have, though. We have a Mortal Kombat 2 pinball table. So when Shang Tsung, when you get bored of fighting Shang Tsung at Mad with Power in Mortal Kombat 2, you can try to get the high score against Shang Tsung at the Mortal Kombat 2 pinball table.
Nice.
Test your might.
There is a. Do you guys have a favorite song on the album where you like the whole album? Where you like the whole album can fail, but I think I understand what you're trying to say.
Yeah, like there.
the
one
whole thing can fuck up, but
the one song.
But this one song.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand what you're trying to say. Okay.
Oh, let's do person by person.
It's like if Megadeth's horrible album Risk had
Symphony of Destruction.
Symphony of Destruction on it.
Right.
Or was it Hangar 51?
Hangar 18.
Area 51.
Area 51.
Hangar 18.
Yeah. But yeah. And like, man, what a horrible album with that one song.
Look, I know you're gonna hate me, but I really when I didn't know anything about Megadeth when that album came out, but I really fucking loved Breadline. a lot. I know. See, immediately,
okay.
immediate
No.
disappointment. No,
That was
he's
just
like,
some-
yeah, it's all right. It's okay.
That was
fine.
a grin. That was a grin. It could mean anything.
Yeah, right. I have been friends with you long enough to know what that grin means.
I listened to a Risk a few times in high school for some
I have
reason.
not listened to it. I don't know what you guys are talking about, except that I know that everybody has said it is like super bad.
I'm going to summarize what some people used to say on the Harmony Central like forums I used to be on back in the day, and that is, at least with Megadeth, their not good albums have like still interesting parts that you can be like, wow, I'm not like, this is no, it's no Rust in Peace, Euthanasia, etc. But like, there's still some interesting riffs and whatnot. Whereas like Metallica, their bad albums, you're like, I'm not listening to this.
Holy crap! Holiday 2010.
Wow.
Oh my gosh! Thank you so
you.
much, Holiday 2010, for all the gift subs. Oh, to what do we owe the cheers? Oh my gosh! I gotta get another beer. All right, Aki, you say your. I'm gonna go get another beer. You say your favorite number one cool song that can never fail.
Oh wow. Okay, that's hard. So I think I said this before, but the very last song that we worked on, that Brian wrote, is really probably up there as my favorite, if not like in my top 3 favorites on the album, and that's Heart of Ash, the last song on the album, and man, it's just like filled to the brim with like awesome like just atmosphere, and I really like Ty's singing, especially in the last chorus, and the solo parts are awesome. That one's probably up there. The other one I really like is Carry the Weight, which I wrote initially, and Brian helped me kind of perfect, and I really like the vocals in that one, and that's another one that like, oh my god, I find the riff is just good, but I really like the solo parts, and I'm really excited to lay a solo under it because it's a really fun part to play on.
Over it, you mean?
Over it. Sorry. Yes.
We know what you meant.
Yeah. Just take that blanket and you just stick that solo right up.
But those two are probably my favorites. But I think like it's a hard to, like, I'm not an objective source because we've put a lot of time and energy into this album, but I do genuinely like think this is a very strong album, and I think it's definitely stronger than the last. I mean, there are a ton of songs that I think have really infectious choruses. I think we all said before, but I think Ty, you've done a really good job kind of coming up with really great vocal hooks on every song. I mean, immediately, they might not be like my favorite songs on the album, but like immediately I think of like Acolyte and Charlatan, and how like the choruses just stick with you. So
yeah,
good job, Ty.
All right, this one's for Larry. Michi, treat time. Let's see if she'll do. Let's see if she'll do the spin. Michi, turn around. Turn around. Good girl. She did it. Yay. Nice. All right. I will go last. So, Brent, how about you go next?
I think it was the yes or no question, so the answer is yes. But
Oh, whoops, sorry.
there was like
Sorry.
I was saying
Is there one song that made you really help?
Yes.
Yep.
You're right, that is a yes or no.
There is indeed
question.
one song. Next.
yes.
Yes. I like the songs. Yes.
There's probably just like what Aki was saying. I would say there's like several songs I would consider to be like quite good. I don't know. I could say many of that fucking cool, and like the vocal line over the verse is really good.
Yeah.
So like, and the rest of the song is great, but specifically like the first like minute or so, that song really kicks ass.
Mm-hmm.
It's massive too.
Yeah.
It just like hits you like a wall of sound.
It's probably was like the hardest riff as well on bass to play that I've had.
Mm-hmm.
But actually nowadays it's like I was like, what was I so upset about months ago? Now that I've played it for months, and I wasn't so upset, but now that I've played it for months, I'm like, oh, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's interesting because it's not. I mean, it's challenging for sure. Playing it live, which we did last stream.
Yeah.
Like performing, it's not so bad. Getting a really clean and precise cut of it in recording was harder.
That's a good point.
I probably, of everything on the record thus far, not counting solos, That's definitely what I struggled with the most and probably spent the most time with in the studio was tracking Power of Evil. Everything else, there are other challenging parts, but that riff is specifically that you were just talking about. I spent the most time on that to the point where I got frustrated and had to quit. Went and had the Jeff Scott risotto.
That's right.
Then came back down and got it taken care of, and then it went pretty well.
I think that riff was... There's like one or two riffs where it's like they're really hard and they're really fast, and the hard thing about that is every time you do it, you're just getting more tired. So like every time
there's an element of that.
So you get you get like worse and worse at playing it, and you're like, fuck, I need some risotto.
There's some of those songs that I feel like are on your...
Oh,
what the hell's going on over there?
Larry, $20. Thank you, Larry.
Thank you.
Cheers. I just opened the Founders Bottle Shop Series Nemesis. Barley wine style ale with roasted malts and no shortage of hops.
Oh god.
It's
Am I seeing it's over 11%?
It's 11.2%. It's I don't know if I like it.
So I'll just say
sorry.
They're kind of bitter. Anyway,
I just I could say other songs, but I don't want to just like list the albums. So I'll just say Power of Evil for now.
I was just going to say, there are those songs where I completely agree with what you're saying, and I had that when I was recording with Ty. It's like, there's some of those songs that are just like 5 to 7 BPMs past your like comfort level, and if you can't nail it in the first like 5 or 6 takes, you start running into that separate issue of like your hands are getting really tired.
Yep.
And there were definitely like a few times that like I'm so glad like certain riffs we nailed within the first several takes. I was just like, holy crap, I can't keep this up.
you're like,
yeah. And luckily, for some reason, those Power Evil ones went relatively quickly. With the parts I thought were going to be the hardest.
So I was every single time without fail, every riff that Aki would come in and he'd be like, oh, I mean, we might have to take a couple hours at this one part. I mean, it's. I've been trying. Look. I'll level with you. I haven't slept for 48 hours. I haven't. I just got my caffeine injection this week, so I don't know. I mean, I'm a little jittery. I don't think I'm gonna play it right. Oh, that was actually pretty good. Every single time that they built it up, he just boom hit it right out of the park.
I think Acolyte was probably the hardest.
Acolyte was, yeah. Murph guy, put it in a glass, you animal. I'm sorry. I don't have a glass available at the moment. But...
So Brian, what was your?
If I had to choose a lead off or favorite, it's probably Charlatan.
Yeah, that's another.
The combination of like the really aggressive rhythm part I get to play and the chorus. It's my favorite one, I think. And beyond that, it's just a question of like what day it is and what mood I'm in.
Yeah.
As to which one like really speaks to me.
Yeah.
Which is I think good in that, each song kind of has its own character and its own thing going on. And that is something I've always been a fan of. So
oh man. I have God, I'm equally split. I love the chorus of Dance of Control so much. I came up with that and one other like super hooky chorus like on 2 days back to back. I must have just been living in the shower, because it just boom, it both just came to me out of the blue, and I'm like, yes, this is it. So I love that, but Power of Evil is so like big and crushing, and I was telling I think I was telling Brian, I was like, I think if we're gonna lead off with a single, because we've got a bunch of music videos planned, if we're gonna lead off with a single, I feel like we want to lead off with Power of Evil, just because it's so big and bad and heavy and cool in that first minute that it just hooks people right away, and I think it would get people really excited for the material on the rest of the album.
I think I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I mean, like, Dance of Control, Power of Evil, Heart of Ashes. Yeah, those are probably I like a lot of the songs on the album, man. I like a lot of them. Oh, that's a hard question.
I think I can paraphrase for Brett. I mean, his as of our last meeting or whatever, I think his votes were also Power of Evil and
yeah,
so,
yeah.
I don't know. I am absolutely at a point where I've lost perspective.
Yeah.
I don't really know anymore. I don't really know what I've got, and if it's any good now or not anymore.
Yeah.
So I think we need to get this done and get it out and birth this out into the world. Because I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
Yeah.
I can't see the forest but for the trees.
Murph, now that Psychosick is vaccinated, would you consider doing a set on Twitch? Oh, 100%.
Well, yeah.
100,000%. Dude, any day or time. Like, even if we're not even doing a set, I will just come down. Just so I can give everybody in Psychosick a big-ass hug. Yeah.
Ass hug.
Yeah, an ass hug. 100%.
A big ass hug.
A big, ass hug.
Yep.
Yeah. I was talking to Brent about this. I think this evening is like, yeah, we're part of the. I think part of the album cycle, the standard album making cycle, is like, I hate this. It's the worst thing in the world. Everybody's gonna hate it. Actually, it's pretty good. No, it's shit. It's total shit. I hate it. Oh, it's not so bad. No, it's really bad. It's horrible. It's that up and down. And yeah, for a while I was in that camp of like, I don't even know if anybody's gonna like this album. I don't like.
You're
So,
too deep. You
put your
just can't tell anymore.
Like
Yeah.
emo style.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody's gonna even listen to this album. They're probably just gonna listen to it and be like, 5 out of 10.
You probably won't understand.
They don't understand me. Metalsucks.org just gave it a two. It just gave me 2 ass cheeks. I don't even know what that means.
Ham.
So
Only 1 ham out of 5 hams.
let's do it for your album release. So we have here's what I'll say, Murph. Yes, we're doing something a little special for the album release. I can't say what it is right now because it's a secret. But let's talk offline, and I think we could make it happen. Either way, I mean, dude, we're only like 2 hours away from you guys, so like I'll just drive down. And just
hams.
everybody can spit in my mouth. I'll spit in everybody else's mouth. It'll be great. It'll be just like we're all vaccinated. Just lick faces. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Murph. It's Video Murph. It's Murph behind the scenes, Murph.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Steamed hams.
Steamed hams.
Despite the fact that they're obviously grilled.
Yep.
Aurora Borealis.
Ham.
I don't know why I have that on my phone.
Why? The bigger question is, why don't I have that on my phone? My life is incomplete. My life is decidedly hamless.
Oh man. Yeah, everybody needs that. Everybody go download Hamhorn. And then the next time at Madeth Power, when you come and see us play live at Madeth Power, we're so used to not getting applause because we're just playing down here, for you virtually. We're so used to the deadening silence after we finish a song. I want everybody to download that app on their phone.
Oh,
and
God!
then as soon as we finish the song, instead of applauding, I want you to just take out your phones and I want you to just go.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I would like that.
Just everybody, 100, 200, 300 people, 400 people, just all at the same time. That's what I want. That's what I want to hear.
Only when we finish Complete Control, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Other than that, don't listen to him.
Yeah, don't listen to me.
Aki's having a panic attack just thinking
Aki's
about
like,
it.
No,
I was
no,
just like
no.
imagining the end of Complete Control and then hearing that.
Now. Hey, tell you what. Here's let's meet in the middle on this. If you can find a tugboat horn and you can bring it to Madeth Power, then you're allowed to pull the lever and at the end of
If you
Complete
have the
Control.
app, what you can do is you press the button and you hold the phone up to your guitar pickups, and it'll come out your amp.
Really?
Yes.
That
You've
sounds-
never done that?
I have not.
I have totally like.
Hey Jinx, what's up?
Yeah, hi Jinx. No, it's like someone will give me a voicemail, and I'll press play and put it up to my guitar pickups, and all of a sudden everyone can hear my voicemail through the thing.
Oh
So
my
all
god.
these things I never did on the guitar that you've done for years.
So Aki didn't know that, like, you know, the closer you get to the amp and like putting the pickups to the amp, like, in terms of like making the feedback. We did that for the first time, and he started playing with it.
I had a sense of how feedback happened, but you're right. I did not know.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
So I think at Maddest Power, Brian, you need to get your phone and make the ham sound in your pickups in in between. That's got to be a thing. We got to do it. Yeah,
But it actually comes through the amp.
it does.
Wow.
Yeah. Ninja Sex Party. I do love Ninja Sex Party. I would play with Ninja Sex Party any day of the week.
Tuesday?
No, not Tuesday. I'm lying.
Tough but fair.
Yep, Wednesday through Monday only. Tuesday is the Lord's Day.
It's Wednesday, my dudes.
Dang.
Tuesday.
Psycho Stick has a song.
Yeah,
about
so actually,
Tuesdays.
Psycho Stick
quoting.
has the copyright on Tuesday, so I don't think we
Tuesday.
can actually play on Tuesdays.
I guess Wednesday is the Lord's Stakes. TRIDENTCast.
That's true.
It is Wednesday, my dudes. We're frog approved.
Yep. Well, guys, do you have anybody have any additional pylons that they want to construct? Do we need any additional pylons constructed? Aki, you look like you're deep in thought.
Yeah. After this whole COVID thing, I shouldn't say after, because like we were still in the middle of it. But does anyone have anything like, I don't know, they're excited to like buy to treat themselves or whatnot after this like terrible past year and a half?
Plane ticket.
Yeah.
Where are you going to go?
Southern Utah, like always. In October. I actually just bought plane tickets.
Oh, Psycho Stick is
a couple
here.
days ago.
Whoa.
Hey, Psycho Stick. I'll play on your...
I'm gonna go hide now.
Oh my God, they're watching. We will play on your show. What day is it? Wednesday. We'll play tomorrow.
Yep, we'll be there.
Yeah,
If you want it, just call. Well, actually, Brett's in Cabo San Lucas, hanging with Sammy Hagar.
en route to the Siberian Gulag.
Yeah.
with Sammy
With Sammy
With
Hagar.
Sammy Hagar.
So
He's in
that
Cabo San
fucker
Lucas.
can't drive 55, and now
Yeah.
he's in trouble.
But literally any give us a couple of notices. Make sure one of them says final notice, past due. Please respond, and we will absolutely 100% play. Oh my God, 100% we'd come down and play.
To pick up your cube.
Your car is now a cube. You have 24 hours to move your cube. Andrew and I are going to Maine, and we're gonna have some tasty ass lobster.
Where in Maine are you going?
Mainly Portland, but we're also gonna spend like
Mainly.
You stole Aki's vacation.
That's where I was going to go.
we inadvertently stole your vacation.
No, Portland's supposed to be awesome. I did my research.
But then we're gonna spend like one like kind of an afternoon and a night and a day like way out on the coast at a fancy like overlooking the ocean hotel and maybe go on a boat ride or something. But mainly hang out in Portland. And then we're gonna swing down to Greensboro, and I'm gonna catch up with my peeps from grad school who are still there.
Oh,
cool.
And that's later this year after Maddest Power.
I'm going to Florida in November, and then I'm going to Japan. So when we were looking for flights for Europe for our European tour, I joined a bunch of these like cheap flight websites. The biggest one, or the most reputable one, or whatever, Scott's Cheap Flights. They offered you. What?
Not a joke.
Not a joke. Yeah, Psycho Stick, what do you do to Lords of Try to cover? Red Ninjas got you on that one.
You cowards.
You cowards.
We're getting down to brass tacks here.
Yeah.
How much for the ape?
So they usually have this like premiere thing where they do tomorrow. Good. They have this thing where you get like it's $100 a year, and they'll send you out the deals when they get them. Otherwise, you just get like one email a week with like, here's this week's deals. But like
Scott sounds like.
Yeah, Scott. Hi, I'm Scott, and these are my deals. I looked up on Google Flights. So sometimes airlines fuck up, and they will like. Great example. Recently, I
buy direct and pass the savings on to you.
So recently there was a round trip flight from Chicago to Brussels, which is and it was in business class, like lay down on the bed, full champagne, shower, whatever you want, massage, which is usually like $4 or $5 grand. The Delta fucked up and they listed it for $500, and they're like. They sent out an email like, "Yo, this price is gonna last like 30 minutes. Go buy this right now." And if you buy it, they have to, they have to like give you that.
They can't jack you up later.
They can't jack you up later. So so that kind of stuff. That's the deals you get. So during COVID, they're like, "Yo, I know this is usually like $100, but what if we just did 25 for the year? Because like nobody's flying and whatever." So I'm like, for $25, I'll check out what this is about. One of the deals that I got, round trip from Chicago to Tokyo, $350. So I'm going to Tokyo. Heidi and I are going to Tokyo in February of next year.
That's damn near for free.
I mean, so the normal price is somewhere between $1,000 and $1,400. $350 is like so unheard of that it's ridiculous. And I saw the other day Germany was $350. Brussels was like $375.
My flight to Phoenix was like $300 as well.
Yeah.
So it's like the same cost.
So
fly across the world.
Yeah.
Now, hopefully, you guys aren't gonna have to like quarantine when you get there.
Well, it's gonna be February of next year, so
okay,
I figure like we'll be okay. But so yeah.
You basically globetrot from NAM right over there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
If NAM
happens
in January.
So I'm doing Florida in November. My family for the first 16 years of my life, my grandparents had this like timeshare with friends down in Bonita Springs, Florida, and I went to the same place every year, and I have just like the most amazing memories of this one like condo place in Bonita Springs, especially of the weird ass, crazy ass flea market that's in Fort Myers. It's like one of the biggest weird outdoor flea markets in the United States.
Is this where you found your African?
Yeah, well, some of them. Some of them.
Okay.
They sell all sorts of crazy stuff.
All sorts of African movies.
When we were there last time, they had a full color, like full photo print Obama purse. And that is the one thing that I regret not buying. It was $60. But my God, it was, well, here, I'll show this on the stream, because this Obama purse, let me tell you, is I wish I would have bought this. Let's see. Here we go. Florida 2018. Let me keep that is not what I wanted.
Let me be clear.
Let me be clear. This is my own personal video on my there it is on my site. Let me see if I can find the Obama purse for you here. I'm just searching through this video for the. Here we go. So I'm at the section that shows the flea market here. I will say, if the Obama purse is still there when I go in November, my God, I am buying that Obama purse.
Rug Run, division of
all right,
rugs.
Here's some sick footy.
Division of the ham.
Here's some sick footy from the weirdest flea market in Florida. We're gonna be tagged.
And they were actually.
Oh yeah, tagged for improper use. I'm gonna turn this in. Smile, you're on camera. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Obama purse. Now that was just one side of the Obama purse. Take a look at the other side. The other side of the Obama purse, even better. Even look at that. Oh, damn. Romance.
Complete with cranky lady in the back.
On the other side, $60 for the Obama purse. Sick footy. I want this Obama purse so bad. Yeah. Anyway, so if I have the opportunity to go back and get that Obama purse, if it's still there, I will 100% get that Obama purse. So it needs more drone shots. You're damn right it does.
Through the flea market.
Oh my God, that'd be so cool.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
I have a Florida man done that before.
Aki, what place did you say? What place you want to go?
Drove flew a plane through there.
Yeah.
Not even a drone, just a full-on plane.
Yep.
Sounds like Florida, man.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it didn't have to be a place. I was just saying like what we.
Oh, okay. Well, what do you want to
treat
do?
ourselves to. Well, I guess in addition to finally seeing my folks for the first time in a year and a half, I'm definitely going to get a new guitar, and hopefully it's something that doesn't bother my hand. And
Hell yeah.
yeah. So,
What guitar are you getting, Aki?
So I am on the wait list for an ESP Horizon.
Ooh.
Okay.
And then if I can actually get a dealer to actually like consistently respond to my emails, I was going to do a Schecter USA custom shop.
Nice. So you're gonna get two.
Yes, and hopefully one of them would
Hell
work okay.
yeah.
But
Wow.
I've been waiting forever on
big deal.
both those ones. Like both of those. One I've been waiting since December on, and the other since February.
Yeah.
So
I'm really excited about that.
so like that's part of the problem with COVID is it's like even if you're working a bunch and you have some money saved up, it's like I know like with Sweetwater and whatnot, I'm like waiting for like the ESP to like get in stock. And
Right.
It's like it's been
When
like over
is it gonna
6
happen?
months. Right. It's just like
It took 5 months to get my.
yeah, I was just going to say like the wait list is insane.
Oh yeah,
on
you
these
got a
things.
fancy new 5-string.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to tell the people in Discord land about it?
Oh, sure.
Discord land.
Yeah, like
On the internet.
in December I decided to. I only own one bass. It's like perfect for me, so I was like I should probably have two in case it breaks. So I custom ordered another G&L bass, which is Leo Fender's third company, and so all their stuff is kind of like souped up versions of Fender things that are made in America, and you can do custom specs. So I got like a 5-string, essentially a jazz bass from G&L, and with custom specs, like I was able to do things like it's super light. It's like 7.5 pounds, and I have like really narrow nuts, so like the strings are close to each other, so I can kind of play faster,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. So,
You got low B goodness.
low A.
Yeah.
Low
A.
A for us since we tuned down a whole step, but
Yeah.
Since it's a jazz bass, I mean, expect some diatonic 7 chords.
On the album.
We're gonna have to record the whole album.
Jazz lines.
Jazz lines. Okay.
Yeah. So it took 5 months though. The custom made in California, and then
beyond that, Mad with Power. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Oh my god.
Just the excitement and everything, and then actually like performing again for
Mhm.
real. And Ren Fair. Maybe against better judgment, I don't know, but Ren Fair is back on this summer, and we are going as we normally do.
Nice.
So we always have a blast there. We always love it.
I think you're fine. I mean, like,
Yeah.
So if all pans out, we might actually do 2 this year.
nice. You know, I've heard a lot of people talk about it, and it's like, dude, once you're vaccinated, like, what more can you do? I mean, really, that's the most that you can really do. You
In
know.
a sense, yeah. Other than hang out with only other vaccinated
yeah, for
people.
now it's like wait for everyone else to get vaccinated. But
Yeah.
it's pretty far along.
Yeah, here in Dane County, we're last I checked, we were at like 65% of the total population has been vaccinated. So like, that's pretty damn good odds. I know it's not like that everywhere in the United States, but like, I think I heard that like 50% of the adult population in the U.S. has had at least one shot at this point. So like,
wow, that sounds high to me, but I mean, if that's true, that's wonderful.
I heard that the other day. I don't know if that's accurate, but the chat will let me know if I'm talking out my butt.
I just looked. If it's not above 50, definitely above.
Okay.
I just checked. Like,
Oh, hey,
All
stocks are up,
Stonks.
ladies and gentlemen.
Gotta get some stonks in the chat.
Let's get some stonks in the chat. Get some
Oh,
ham in the
no.
chat. Get some ham. If there's a ham emoji, let's do it. If not, we really need to. I'm gonna add a ham emoji.
You should put that in that one Stone Double Pilot song. I am ripping on the road, baby, both me in the. I am.
Thank you, Red Ninja. Hamster.
Bloated.
Oh!
Oh wow.
Jinx Valentine, PSA for your vampire king. Drink water, take your meds. Self-love, no matter gender, sexuality, or
Drink
skin
your
color,
stool.
you're valid and loved and important. Exactly.
That was a way better advice than what I gave.
That was way better advice.
Say your
School,
prayers,
go to
brush
milk.
your teeth, go to bed, my son.
Oh my god, Mermaid Labs, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Oh my gosh.
I still don't know how much bits are worth, but thank you so
That's
much.
like
you.
$10.
Oh, that's great.
Thank you.
Thank you, you guys.
All right, guys. I think we're gonna call it at that. Maddest Power live stream tickets. Grab them if you haven't grabbed them yet, or get on the Patreon at the top 2 levels. You can get your Maddest Power tickets that way as well. The next 2 shows that we have coming up are Maddest Power first and foremost. Before that, we are going to be appearing at Midwest Gaming Classic in Milwaukee. Is a convention that it's a big arcade pinball convention that I go to every year. We go to every year. And Guys, Games, and Beer are there. They got hit really bad by the pandemic, lost a lot of money, and just like Mad with Power, it's run essentially by like one guy. So one guy lost like 10 to 15 grand, which is really obviously terrible. He's trying to make that money back up, so he's doing a very special lock-in night, kind of an old school,
Lock-in!
old school lock-in night. 40 hours of arcade games and pinball and special guests, including Lords of the Trident. That's going to be our first show, our first live show back ever, is going to be on July 2nd at the MGC lock-in. Tickets are kind of expensive. It's kind of a private event in a sense. Tickets are like $200, but you get all the arcade games you can play, all the pinball you can play, a bunch of really great special guests, and it goes for a good cause. So we're helping out by playing that. It's for a good cause. A lot of people showed up. We're helping him out to get his money back by playing that. So then that, and then Mad with Power. Those are our next 2 upcoming shows. There will be, in between that in between now and Mad with Power, there will be another drunken quarantine karaoke. Date is TBD, but it's gonna happen. So get on the Discord and tell me what songs you want me to sing, and we'll make it happen. And we're gonna. I'm still looking for a charity, by the way. So if you have a suggestion for a charity, let me know on the Discord in the Drunken Karaoke suggestion channel. So
I joined the band or at least I auditioned for the band at the beginning of 2015 in the winter. And after I joined, I went to my first MGC with you and like Tim Butt Sexy and Kenton.
Oh yeah.
When I was still very fresh in the band.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the first time I'd been to that, and it was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the first time I met the G2B crew and everything. And it's been
Nothing but net.
nothing but cake and gravy ever since. Been nothing but gravy cake the whole time.
Oh man, I love gravy cake.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
All
Very
right.
good stuff.
Right on there.
Yep. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as always, the last word of the TRIDENTcast goes to our intrepid, wonderful adventurer of a guitar player, the man, the myth, the legend, the guy that always has his ankles fully massaged. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Akira Shimada. Aki, what do you have to say to all the people, to the thousands of adoring fans watching, waiting, just sitting on your every
To the literal
bated
dozen
breath?
of people out there.
All I can say is, Michi, come up here. Say something. Do a trick.
Looking for the bailout. Yeah.
Look, everyone. Look, it's Michi. Don't look at me. You want a
Oh,
treat?
Groot redeemed Michi treat time, so you can give her a treat.
Look, this just treat on my leg. You have to come up, though.
Cruising for a bruising, Aki.
Yep.
Michi, you're making everything awkward. Oh, God damn it.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.